Oh my goodness, is it a good day to be an RFK Jr. supporter? Because I am happy to tell you, I know you've been hearing a lot about RFK Jr. not being able to take on the debate stage. You know, they're shutting him out. CNN is rigged, all of that. And you know what? All those things might be true. CNN might be rigged, but we will be seeing RFK Jr. debate Joe Biden and former President Trump. And I am so excited because RFK Jr.'s son, Bobby Kennedy III, look at this guy. He is out here saving the world, and he just said something that nearly broke the internet. It is his plan him and his father's plan to get RFK Jr. to actually be not necessarily on the debate stage, but to debate with Biden and Trump. And I know this might not be what you might have had in mind, but I think this is going to be even better. Check this out. I'm excited about this, so get excited. This is so cool.
I think this is a crazy move, what they did. They rigged the debate so that my father couldn't appear, so people wouldn't see that he could wipe the floor with either of the two candidates out there.
Have you had any conversation with your dad about this?
I just love how he said they rigged the debate so people wouldn't see him wipe the floor with Biden and Trump. It is so true. Give RFK any subject, any topic, and I can almost guarantee that he can give you a better argument against Biden and Trump. Oof.
About this protest?
About protest, or about just the fact that he's likely not going to be debating at this point?
Oh, I think we have a fun plan for the debate. People will see. I think our debate might actually get more views than the real one. But no, this protest is unauthorized. I'm just here by myself as a citizen.
And could you give a little bit more of what's going to be happening in debate day?
So, roughly our plan is to hold our own debate. I'm not going to say exactly how we're going to do it, but we'll have the other two candidates up there as well, saying what they say. And then we're going to give my dad a chance to respond live, and we'll prove that we can do it live and prove that he can wipe the floor with them live. When the two-party system is essentially funded by the advertisers, who are then allowed to exclude my dad from the debate, you know something is deeply wrong with the way our democracy works. I think we need to look deeply in why private advertisers are allowed to pay for our public discourse and exclude people. And vote Kennedy.
There you have it. RFK Jr.'s son, Bobby Kennedy III, giving us an insight what to expect on Thursday. And I know what you're going to say. Oh, it's not going to be the same because he's not going to be in front of, the live audience. There is no audience at this upcoming debate. That has been the norm for so long. But look at this by the Washington Post. Microphone, stage setup, no audience. CNN previously confirmed that there would be no studio audience present during the June debate, which has not been the case in many previous presidential debates. So I think this is a great idea. RFK Jr., he's going to be hosting his own possible live stream, unless he's going to do it, alongside Joe Rogan or, on the Tucker Carlson show or wherever it may be. I just think this is going to be such a powerful idea. And I actually agree with Bobby Kennedy III saying that this might actually get more views than the original, especially because this has an anti-establishment aspect to it. And I just think that it's going to be so good. Our plan is to hold our own debate. There we go. And again, we've been knowing that CNN has been pulling so many strings to make sure that this debate goes exactly as they plan. And we even see this from conservatives like Ben Shapiro. See what he has to say. Check this out.
They want it to be just the two candidates and the moderator. They don't want Robert F. Kennedy Jr. or any other independent or third-party candidates included, which is kind of incredible considering that RFK Jr. is polling in the double digits. And by any normal stretch of the imagination, he probably should be included in a debate between the two lead candidates. You got a third-party candidate who's earning upwards of 15% in many of the national polls. That person should be included in such a debate.
But no, he's being excluded because according to CNN, candidates must appear on a sufficient number of state ballots to reach the 270 electoral vote threshold to win presidency. And again, RFK Jr. has already, submitted the paperwork in order to be on those states, but those states haven't confirmed. The Associated Press even wrote this headline the other day saying Robert F. Kennedy Jr. fails to qualify for CNN's debate. It'll be a showdown between Biden and Trump. But look at this. Look how corrupt this is. According to the criteria set out by CNN, candidates would be invited to participate in the debate if they had secured a place on the ballots in states totaling at least 270 votes in the Electoral College. right? Okay, we already just read that. But look down here. Kennedy's campaign says he satisfied the requirements to appear on the ballot in 22 states with a combined 310 electoral votes, right? Satisfied the requirements. That's good. But no, not all have confirmed his name will be listed. California, the largest prize on the electoral map with 54 votes, will not certify any candidates until August 29th. So hypothetically, could RFK Jr. end up meeting the requirements for the debate in September, on September 10th? You know what? I don't think that's out of the question. Other things we know about the CNN debate, aside from there not being a live audience, is that there will be 2 commercial breaks. There's going to be opening and closing statements and responses, as well as rebuttals to those responses. That's going to be great. Their microphones are going to be muted throughout the program, except whenever it's their turn to speak. Trump's probably not going to like that. Each candidate will get a pen, a notepad, and a bottle of water. And lastly was no audience. So I'm really intrigued to see how RFK Jr. is going to be debating alongside Biden and Trump. I think is going to be a must watch. And I'm also happy to see Bobby Kennedy III out here supporting his father in his campaign. I think it is so great. He's out here protesting against CNN. I think that is fantastic. And I didn't really know much about Bobby Kennedy III, but check this out. Here he is. He is 39 years old. And check this out. I think this is really, really interesting to see. I saw this headline. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. says he couldn't be happier for his son to marry former CIA officer Amaryllis Fox. Bobby Kennedy III is literally married to a former CIA officer. How cool is that? That is crazy. This is her Wikipedia page. Former Central Intelligence Agency officer and campaign manager to father-in-law Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s presidential campaign. So cool. Also, just this morning, I made a community post saying Democrats are trying to block Robert F. Kennedy Jr. from appearing on ballots. It is absolutely insane across the nation. This was posted by CNN. No surprise there. And I wanted to read some of these comments because I think they're great. It's weird that a party named for it is opposed to democracy every time. 100%. You know what I love about RFK Jr.? I love his tagline that I've been seeing. It's people over politics. Because I think a lot of the narrative that we see in politics these days is that people just align so deeply and identify so deeply with party. It's almost as if it's party over anything. You know, Republican, Democrat, what are you? And I just love how RFK Jr., a lot of his merch is saying people over politics. Because you have to see past the headline. It is people everywhere. We do what we do for people, for human beings, not to serve a party, but to serve a people. We will look at this by Jack. Jack says this debate is not legitimate with RFK on the stage. And, you know, I'm just happy that we will be seeing RFK Jr. attack these questions, have these arguments, seek these rebuttals. I think is going to be an incredible experience. It might not be the way that you hoped that it would be, you know, same here. I wish that he would be on that stage physically alongside Biden, alongside Trump. But you know what? I think this is going to be better than nothing. So that's great. Look at this. The more the duopoly tries to silence RFK, the more convinced I am to vote for him. You see what I mean? This is the anti-establishment aspect of it that I think is just great. Oh, wow. Caroline says, I just converted a friend to vote for Kennedy. I sent her a link to who was Bobby Kennedy. Before today, all she heard was the lies about Bobby Kennedy. I completely agree. I wear my Kennedy hat out, and I remember one time I was at Target, and some lady said, Kennedy 24? What is that? And I'm like, yeah, he's a independent presidential candidate who I really align with. And she looks at me and she says, what? I haven't heard a single thing. And I'm like, I know, that's part of the conspiracy. And then I just told her she needs to look him up as soon as she gets home. Anyways, what do you think about all this? I would love to hear your perspective. Are you excited about this? Are you stoked on it? Do you have some questions? Are you not so excited about it? Please share your thoughts, share your perspective in the comments, and let's just keep the conversation going there. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching and listening. I appreciate your time so much, and I really hope you enjoyed this episode. If you'd like to support what we're building here, please like and subscribe. It means a lot and it really helps us out. And if you want to see even more content from me, make sure to follow me on Instagram. I'm going to be sharing a lot more on there. Thank you so much. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.